what up? Okay, he's actually. Are you already live?
Yeah, I'm just. This is an impromptu live before we go post game.
Okay. Are we doing it outside?
Yeah, post game on my channel.
Okay, on E2 Blues channel. Oh.
Yo, how about the Cowboys, yo?
How about them Cowboys?
God.
Ending the season 10-6. That win that we had against the Giants was necessary. Everybody always say that once you clinch the division, you don't need to do nothing else. But you look at when you have a young team like that, it's imperative that you keep guys focused, you keep guys ready to play, and that Prescott is a true leader. You heard what he said in the post-game press conference after the Giants game when he said, I practiced like I was going to play the whole game, and I expected to play the whole game, and he did.
Absolutely.
This game, yes, he made mistakes, but he's a young quarterback learning. And what did he do? Clutch.
I'm just going, man, look, I give Linehan a lot of hell. But that quarterback draw on 3rd and 14, man, whoever drew that shit up, whoever called that, oh my God, you deserve a lot. That still isn't enough to hold Linehan's job, but hey, that right there.
And he just said the S word. That's fine.
Yeah, but my man.
I look at it like this. Those of you that hate Dak, give me a reason why you think so. You got a guy that is 3rd year in the league. He doesn't have a losing season. He goes 13-3, 9-7, 10-6, 2 division championships out of the 3 years. Playoff win tonight. We can either go with the Saints or the Rams next week. Now, even if we lose next week, to me, I think Dak is still promising. We need to change that coordinator, I'll tell you that. But we have a little bit of tweaking to do to be where we need to be. But come on now. Coming from 3-5, this team really at that point could have been like, fuck it, we're done. We're not gonna try hard anymore. But this team fought. They fought. They fought. They went from 3-5 to coming back to being 10-6, winning 7 out of 8.
Winning the division
down the stretch, winning the division when nobody cared. Nobody gave them a chance in hell to win.
I did,
and this is what they did. No, what I mean is the analysts, the talking heads, so on and so forth.
Jimmy Johnson gave us a chance to win too.
FYI, all you people who say that I'm an idiot with a voodoo doll, that is true. I am an idiot with a voodoo doll.
You're not an idiot.
No, I am.
You're just a guy with a voodoo doll.
Seriously, I am an idiot.
No, you're not.
I'm technology challenged.
You're dyslexic.
I can't spell.
Like 40% of the world is
I still say Trayvon or I still don't know.
Because you're dyslexic. Everybody, that's normal.
But it's okay.
That has nothing to do with your mental capability.
But I gotta tell you, I've been dead on this season. You know I have.
You heard it here first, guys.
He has been. As a matter of fact, Mark Holmes has made me a Dak Prescott believer. I will say it.
No, actually, that guy Cohen dude that pissed you off kind of said, you know what?
He did. He did. You know what?
I'm riding with Dak because of this idiot.
I'm just going to let y'all know something about me, right? Like, I can believe something. But if you say one little thing that's wrong and you keep going with it, I'm gonna completely ride against you completely just to prove you wrong. And Dak won the playoff game tonight, so Nate Clever, you can eat a whole bag of these.
You can't hear. Why can't we hear? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I tell you what. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream then.
Oh, I thought you already did.
No, actually I did. I just let it run.
Where's Michael Anthony Fitness? My man Michael Anthony Fitness said, look, we got to win one and I'm back on course. And he disappeared.
He said we got to win Super Bowl for him to get back on course.
Oh, my God. That is completely bandwagon. Bandwagon Fitness.
He's turned into the angry
oh,
brother.
My God. He's the angry cowboy. Wow.
I look at it like this.
I don't know what happened, but Michael is definitely angry at the Cowboys and stuff. So.
I don't know what's up with Michael Anthony Fitness, but at the end of the day, we won. We got the W. That's all that matters. And guess what? All those radio DJs here in the DMV talking about, the Cowboys was going to lose. You heard them?
Yes, sir. I heard them. I heard them.
They take
all week.
They don't say nothing about Philly. They just
all week.
They didn't say nothing about Philly. They just say the Cowboys. It's always Cowboy hate. I don't understand.
Well, guess what? We ain't going home anytime soon. So eat that W.
Yep.
Eat
So
it.
much
Put it in your
for the
mouth.
Cowboys are going to be one and done.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Cowboys fan, Kentucky gal here. How you doing? How you doing? How you like that W?
Let's see if that takes care of the problem.
Throw up. Everybody put a W that's on live if you liked what you just saw. W's.
W, yo, all day. Straight dub. You can put DUB. You can put W. You can put Cowboys victory. You can put hashtag Cowboys Nation. Hashtag We Them Boys. All day, y'all. And now going forward, are we rooting for the Eagles?
Okay.
Hurt your heart, don't it?
I apologize.
Hurt your heart, don't it?
I'd rather take a shot. I'd rather take a shot.
Look at it like this. Who would you rather play, the Saints or the Rams?
Rams. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's the playoffs, the tournament.
Testing 1, 2,
You got to be ready for everybody.
My whole thing is this, and I've said this before, just like you said. Whoever you play, you got to be ready. Cowboys came into the game today saying, look, we're gonna use our identity. We're going to run this ball. We're going to do what we do best. Sucks about Allen Hurns, man. I mean, we probably won't see him again, at least to a training camp next year. But thank God that it didn't twist around. It was a clean break. It just broke straight sideways. But it's a complete break. Like that ankle separated, but and that foot separated from the ankle. But like just watching that on the. I can only imagine that pain, man.
Exactly. So where does the offense go from here as far as receiver? Because I know that Allen Hurns wasn't necessarily like...
But he was clutch on those deep balls.
And he was like a body that you kind of had to worry about. It wasn't necessarily like he was going to kill you, but you had to respect him.
Those 17 to 20-yard pass plays, like those are important. Fire at a marijuana cultivation center.
Damn, everybody high.
Right.
He lit up the whole neighborhood.
And it's like, woo, that's a lot of weed.
Yeah, we sitting here watching Fox News.
Here in the DMV.
Exactly. So tomorrow is going to be pretty huge for us, man, watching the Eagles and the Bears, trying to figure out who we got next, man.
I think the Bears might actually take that, though, because the Bears are hungry, yo.
Deep down in the pit.
That defense, though, and I know that it's crazy to even say this, that Nick Foles is playing better than Wentz. It's almost like Nick Foles knows how to use that team.
That would happen too, FYI, that would be a team breaker. I said that Carson Wentz would come back too soon, and fans would end up being in love with Nick Foles. Just saying. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the stream there.
No, you're good. You're good.
Absolutely right. Nick Foles is playing pretty good ball. In my opinion, I kind of think that the Eagles are going to take that game. Just because of that factor. Like, a lot of people got to look at the NFC picture like this is wide open because a lot of these teams are young. And one of the veteran quarterbacks just went out against a young Cowboy football team. So,
yeah.
I mean, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And that comparison I made in my last video about Russell Wilson and Dak Prescott, that was real. You know, like you look at these players in their first 3 years, it's a lot of comparison. You look at their numbers from this season.
Yeah.
It's a lot to compare. And I mean, you know, Russell Wilson, the difference is they got better coaches over there and you know, he's got a better deep ball right now.
Okay.
He has more confidence.
Okay.
He knows what he's
doing. Are we
doing.
going to say we have better coaches? I mean, that they have better coaches today? Pete Carroll's been to 2 Super Bowls. But he got out-coached, didn't he? Or did he? Did we just will our way to win?
We just willed our way to that win.
Okay.
Because we actually, because I feel like if it was...
I think he got out-coached.
If he was schemed better, I think that... And some of that was player execution. Some of that was misplays. But I think that we could have scored more on them. And we could have stopped them more. That one touchdown that they got...
FYI, Eric Freeman said he didn't mean to offend you. He's sorry and he gave me $10 as an apology.
All right, well, he didn't say sorry to my wife because he was the one that... He was... Just no more comments about that, Eric. That's all I'm saying.
Damn it, Eric.
Yeah, just a word to the wise, guys. Don't piss off E2 Blue or his wife.
If you're in the stream, leave me alone. Like, just watch the game. Let's talk about the Cowboys.
On the other hand,
that's what we're here
for.
for.
Everybody giving me a hard way to go.
Yeah, but I mean,
the Colts, man. Oh my God! Like I thought that, like you look at the Chiefs. The Chiefs seems like a winnable game. Well, now you're looking at the Colts. You see what the Colts did to us. The Colts just decimated the Texans. They were running all over them. So, I mean, the Colts is like, look, we coming. So if the Colts make it, they gotta get past the Patriots. But I'm saying, like, the Colts gotta. They're an up and coming scary team right now.
Yeah, man, they winning in the trenches like crazy. Like, look at that play right there. We watching Fox right now, man.
Who the hell is Marlon Mack?
Marlon Mack is like Marlon Mack is a scat
so,
back.
Yeah,
pretty much killing them.
Here's the final stats for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 22 of 33, 226 yards. One TD pass, one interception, although I wouldn't really say that interception.
And one rushing touchdown.
That interception was so... It was
right, one rushing touchdown. Zeke Elliott, 26 carries, 137 yards. One TD, 5.3 average. You know, Austin had that huge kickoff punt return.
He had two of them. One of them got called back.
Would have been, yeah.
One was a touchdown.
A BS penalty and stuff on there. But it wasn't pretty, but it's a win. And so next week, either we play the Rams or we play New Orleans, depending on what the Eagles do.
I asked John already, who would you rather play?
I think I would rather play the Rams first. Go to LA, because I'm gonna say I don't think that the Rams really have that much of home field advantage yet. I don't think that that LA has really embraced them like you would think. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's that home field advantage, so to speak.
Wouldn't it suck if the two teams that had a bye week both lost in their first game? Wouldn't that be crazy?
You mean pull Cowboys?
Oh.
So here's
all you guys that say the Cowboys choked, that is.
Well, here's the thing you want to look at, though, is the reason why they played well. Is the reason why they played well because they ended up having to play last week. That they played the guys and stuff as opposed to sitting out and waiting.
Yeah,
I think so. That's what I think. I think keeping the momentum of some of those guys that needed to play, needed to know what it felt like to be in a gritty type game where, you know, sometimes you got to drive down the field and we got to go for two. Just different situations, going forward on fourth down. Just being aware and having the opportunity to prepare a different type of way that you've been preparing all year. I think that some of these young guys did need it last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cowboy X Factor, he's definitely eating crow. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh.
But Stephen A. Smith Stephen A. Smith would never admit it. He's just gonna be like, he's just come out there like, oh, y'all wanna catch?
That's just an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time that you guys are gonna lose.
They're just an accident waiting to happen.
And Stephen A. Smith.
But see, here's the thing you gotta understand. He's in a no-lose situation unless the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Because whenever, the odds are is this. Only one team's going to win the Super Bowl. So technically, every team is an accident waiting to happen except for one.
Yeah.
So he's playing the odds. He's buying his time. And eventually, we can get to the NFC Championship game and see, I told you, they were going to fail. They're an accident. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Here comes Jason Garrett.
Oh,
Jason
Lord.
Garrett.
And here we go. My troll, who's been sending me all of these funeral things, brethren, the Atlanta Falcon one, he's been sending me all these coffins of Dallas Cowboys and saying that the Cowboys are going to lose. So he just sent me an email and says, congratulations, the funeral is going to be postponed until next week.
Oh, okay.
A la Stephen A. Smith. Eventually, see, I told you the Cowboys stink. But I'm sorry, Kumar. What is your team doing right now?
What is he a fan of?
Falcons.
Doesn't matter. They didn't even make it to the playoffs.
And we beat y'all ass.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to ride this out to about 15 minutes, so we got about 30 more seconds. You guys got anything to say to, you know, my people that are watching right now?
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah. Yay! Cowboys Nation.
Everyone Bird Box right now. I ain't blindfolding for nobody. Now you should have said that before the game. Blindfold watching the game.
But yeah,
at halftime, be like, peek out, like it looks so beautiful. Look at it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
But yeah, guys, I'm DMV. I'm at La Casa de Holmes. And probably one of these guys are going to be...
And as Sandman says it, El Deuce in the house.
Yeah, so one of these guys are probably going to do an official post-game after this. So make sure you tune in. We got E2 Blue, Mark Holmes. I'm DMV. Peace.
Peace.